told y'all I was going to be doing something for y'all. Capricorn energies, and those of you who are tuning in, I don't think any religion has a problem with science. We're all using modern medicine. If not, then slide to the left. Anyway, so look, this theme is the lesson is in the loss. That's what this month is talking about. I think it's very fitting what we're talking about Scorpio energy, and as we're migrating over into that Sagittarius energy, okay? So let's go ahead and jump into the energy here. Y'all, the description below tells everything. What our new points to consider are going to be. I just saw the page of info, so if you want to learn something new, down there. I told y'all I wanted to sauce it up, make sure I was giving y'all something to be just as dynamic as me, instead of just scrolling, and listening to everything I say. You know what I mean? So let's see what we got here is lesson in the loss. What does that even mean? It means that there is a time right now as Pluto is transitioning out of Capricorn. High five, y'all. High five. Boom. This card just popped out, okay? 10 of Wands here, where it's transitioning out, getting off of our back here, where you can now look back and see, you know, what actually you were learning. You know, like, what was that all about? The lesson is in the loss. You know, I talk a lot about how pain is a teacher. Hey, Melissa, I miss you too. I do. But I made a promise, Melissa. I got y'all back. Shout out to my moderators. That is now permanently in my description, because me and my moderators are different. I'm just putting this out here, and it's Capricorn. So we're talking about the lesson in the loss here. So it's been quite some time where Pluto has been over in Capricorn, and it's been kind of heavy here, and now it is getting ready to move, and a lot of things are hitting the fan. Let's check the energy, okay, and just see what the lesson in the loss is. Again, it's November. It's our red edition here. The Fool just came out with the freaking... Melissa, you must be good luck or something. My lucky charm. You got the Fool out here with the Temperance card. So literally, as we move into Sagittarius energy, you have all this enlightenment and wisdom. You get your wings. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know if you're a model. Some of y'all could be looking into Victoria's Secret, but you get your wings, your enlightenment, your wisdom. You could definitely be moving into more of a healing situation, or you could be a teacher at this point and mentor, because you didn't... Capricorn, I think everybody needs to be consulting Capricorn after this transit. Like, so what did you go through and what did you learn? A lot of you could be writing books or memoirs, because there's just so much enlightenment that's attached here. Now, a lot of people not going to want to talk about what they've been through. Remember, there's a process here. So if you've been incarcerated for 16 years, you want to get out, get fresh, you know, take care of yourself, and then start talking. For some of y'all, that was so literal. Well, look, it's there today. So email me, and then I'm going to text you, and then we ain't never gonna have this problem again. I got 2 phones, okay? Coming up here is the Hermit. I just told y'all, like, anybody who is going through a tough time right now, Capricorn energies, the people who are actually can tell you, like, hey, I just went through it and completed it. I was just talking about how success brings money. Money doesn't bring success. People want to make sure you know how to do something first before they give you your money. So people want to check and make sure you know what you're doing. They want to see it work. They want to see it's tried and true before they give you some money. So that's exactly what this is here. You got 3 majors out here already. So Capricorn energies, you've been tried and true here. You got the sauce here. You are now the Hermit. You are that enlightenment, that wisdom here. On the outside looking in, you have the Knight of Cups. Get ready for someone, something, some situation. You're about to be gifted your flowers. Now, a lot of you all, whatever you thought, you know, if I can have anything, this is what I want. That's changed because you learned. And as a matter of fact, I just heard someone say that now. What your 16-year-old self wanted is damn sure not what your 30-something-year-old self want. Not what your 60-year-old self wants, right? As you go through different versions of yourself, you have different needs and different wants and different desires. So that's what we're kind of talking about. And I want to give you as much information to sit down and figure this out for yourself, okay? Sirens, okay? November red edition, everything red. Sirens are usually what? Red. In the past here, you got the High Priestess. Oh my goodness. All of these freaking majors. Because you major, okay, baby? Come on. Because you major, okay? So you have Pisces and you have Virgo out here. By the way, Pisces have beautiful energy, okay? So y'all definitely learning something here. As above, so below here. Y'all have heard a lot of things, read a lot of things. Capricorn is known for having that energy of like being the good old boy or the good old girl, the goody two-shoes, the teacher's pet, follow the rules. I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna go to jail for y'all. Well, the interesting thing is, now you know the why behind it. You just went by life because that's how you were raised, that's what you were taught, that's what you know. But now you have your own information to say, oh, that makes sense. That's why they don't do that. That's why we don't go there. And it comes from a more authentic, deeper place here. As above here, you got the judgment, and so below the star. Bro. And then the world card just came out with the tower on the bottom. That is Pluto. Nothing, so far, nothing but majors out here except for one card. And that's the outside looking in. They don't know you. They don't know you. They don't know what you've been through. I'm so excited. Hold on, y'all. Let's just go ahead and cancel this. Because I do live downtown in Atlanta. Ain't no telling what's going on outside that door, right? And exactly, like, we don't even, we did not we did our thing. As above, judgment, and so below is the star. So finally, there's healing coming in. Finally, you're free here. On a day-to-day basis, though, you may want to start looking at your schedule, your routine. I was talking about in Pisces, how there's been some subtle changes where you could be looking up saying, man, I look different. Or I was talking about how, like, my bedroom, it's the same bedroom I've been in for 5 years, but for some reason, it looked bigger, you know? And this transition, these subtle changes didn't start overnight. You know, it was a little by little. You might have added a table, then added a chair, then changed the color of the paint, then got some new pillows. But over time, you have become, little by little, a different version of yourself, an upgraded version of yourself here. And with the world out here, you're finally about to be set free to enjoy that. It's like the build is finally complete. So you've been building little by little. And to you, you didn't even realize what you were doing because you were so caught up in the motion. And I talked about that before where I said, man, sometimes we're so busy with our work and time just flies by. We just get used to it. We get in the swing of things, right? I'm hearing the the 7 doors. You got the 2 of swords down here. You feel very isolated and secure. Now this could be a blockage, right? But that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting more so where what you have is for you at this point. You ain't trying to share with nobody, give nobody nothing. This is your healing. This is your shine, your story, your testimony. This is a very sacred time for you. This is the time for you to speak out, say what you need to say, do what you need to do, and you're not looking for any interruptions. You're not trying to share the spotlight. This is one of those serious points in your personal history where you need to be validated and heard and seen. People need to know who you are and what you've been through, and that is actually going to help to heal and transition us into this aqua. It's going to give us that innovation. Capricorn rules the 10th house. It rules how we work, and it rules like your everyday relationships that you need to work. In business development, I call it the squad section. So it's like, if you're a business owner, you need certain vendors in order for your business to go through. So even though you own the business, if you lost a particular vendor or if a particular person, we call those essential employees. If an essential employee passed away or quit, then it could affect your money. That's what's going on here, where Capricorn is kind of like, I'm the one. You know what I mean? Now you can go and lead and say, hey, I know what everything looks like firsthand, not secondhand. I didn't watch it. I didn't hear about it. I didn't read it in a book. I was there. I went through it. So I need to be leading the pack into this innovation here. You're about to be the lead of the upgrade. Now, Aqua, yes, we got Pluto, power and authority, going into Aquarius. How Aquarius going to lead if they learning? Who's going to lead if Aqua is learning? Well, they just dropped it off over here with Capricorn. Exactly. So your leaders are back. So your Capricorn energies have been suppressed. They've been challenged and they've been tried and tested. So we kind of been without leadership. It's been a little loose around here, you know, fighting over everything, finger pointing, no structure, right? And the people who got the structure, it was too busy with their own demons, fighting their own battles to come help the collective. Well, now that Pluto is moving into Aquarius, which is going to talk about our famous people, it's going to talk about our news, it's going to talk about our technology, and it's going to talk about our social status. Now that that's under siege, you're about to bring basically your quote unquote your astrology or your energetic police back in, which is your Capricorn energies. Look it up anywhere. You know, I'm just work here, right? I'm just telling you what the universe whispered to me, right? Be mindful of what everybody is saying, but you know they say, do not quench the spirit, but test it all. Sit down with yourself and ask yourself, am I experiencing any of these? Have I seen any of these? Yes, because I'm telling you now, we're watching this on the news right now. I ain't gonna put y'all. On the outside looking in, you got the King of Pentacles. You are now the GOAT, literally. The Hermit here. You have the wisdom here to get back on your feet and to lead in a new way. How we make money has changed. How we spend our money has changed. People don't want big houses anymore. They want something efficient. I've come across a whole bunch of people who are doing the what's those things called? The SUV, what are those things called? That you drive. The RV community has grown. Where people are like, I don't want a house anymore, I'm gonna live in an RV. I don't want a house anymore, I'm gonna live on a boat. I'm gonna upgrade my bus. Things are changing, and how are we gonna work or lead the workforce in this new era? We have to learn first. You know what I mean? So that's what just wrapped up here. I'm gonna give y'all some clarifiers here. Again, it feels good to be back. Welcome to November's Great Edition, and remember, the lesson is in the loss. That's what the whole theme is about. Today we're doing a general. Next week will be love, then career. Then we're going to transition to the next theme. Because guess what? One thing about energy, it's not to create nor destroy, and change is all that is constant. They say death and taxes, but I would say change and death. Taxes? I don't know where y'all stay. Ten of Swords just came out here. What just happened, y'all? So yeah, this is finally over. Hey, Wavy. It has. Look, I had to go restructure the channel and bring up some new stuff. So we got a theme now. So this month has a theme. We got color edition. We got points to consider. Check out the description. And then you got my email in the description this time. So definitely email me so we can start texting, because I definitely want to know more about what y'all think, my moderators, my family, period. And that. Three of Pentacles with the Four of Cups, and then you got the Seven of Wands here. Undisputed. Y'all not even trying to work with people right now. Y'all already know what time it is. There ain't nobody to work with. You know what I mean? After y'all just experienced what you experienced, learn what you just learned, you know that you alone, Capricorn, y'all, we're the only ones in this generation. Capricorn energies are the only ones in this generation who can talk about Pluto, you know, and seeing it transition. Because the other people are like 80. No, really, they're old as hell. Like, they not even trying to talk. They getting ready to make amends, you know what I mean? Hey, look at y'all. Melissa, Wavy. That's what I have for Capricorn. Anything else that we need to be mindful of? The lesson is in the loss, though. But one thing about Capricorn being a cardinal energy, cardinal energy, so that's Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, and Libra, they don't stop. So if they fall down, they're the type of energy that rolls over and keeps going. If they get to an issue, they work around, you know what I mean? I'm a Capricorn sun, and I have went into, I've been working at the mall, y'all, and retail, just, you know, waiting on Pluto to transit, right? Because I got my stuff, right? But it's been really fun to socialize and just see how people think, because for 6 years I worked for myself and I haven't seen anybody. But it's interesting because, like, I'll come in and I'm like, hey, everybody, what's going on? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And they was like, are you from corporate? And I was like, no. I'm a flex person. Like, I only work on the weekends for like 4 hours at a time, you know? Something just to help the time go by while we wait on this transit, right? And they're like, why you act like that? And I'm like, act like what? Like a Capricorn. Come in like I run some shit. I want to know what everybody doing and where everybody at. And you going to go over here and over there. But the way I do it is like such a machine. Yesterday, the actual managers came up there. I don't like nobody bothering me. And I don't need the title to be a boss, right? We know what I am in our own right? So the manager comes up and she's like, everything's so neat and clean and everybody's so busy. I had put everybody in a little rhythm, just very slowly. I was like, hey, what you doing? Can you come help me? I'm going to go get you some hangers. Left, set my alarm to check on her in 15 minutes. Came over here, was like, hey, what you doing? You can help me do this? Bought the rack to her. No, stay on the register. Just do this in between clients, okay? And then I came back and got the little rail. Was like, hey, I think I'm going to take this. Hey, what you doing? You think you could grab this little rail while I go take her hangers? Next thing you know, everybody was working in a machine. That's how I know Capricorn's coming back. Because in the past here, for some odd reason, every time I tried the Capricorn, I would get somebody, I don't want to, I can't. Or somebody would disappear, or somebody want to argue, or now I got to get an attorney involved. I got to fire somebody. And it's just interesting because I'm like, okay, it's starting to work. Even with my own businesses, they're starting to just weave. Ain't nobody arguing with me about doing a link or submitting a form, or, you know, it's getting better. It's getting better. And when Capricorn start Capricorn, y'all know we good. I show up to the house. And then, hi, how y'all doing? And I got people on the phone, and I'm doing a video, and we're walking through, and everyone's happy, and we're handshaking, and we out of there. And I'm like, could it be? Capricorn is back, right? I think that's what we're gonna name this. The lesson is in the loss. Capricorn is back. I'm back and I'm better, okay? I want that as ever. Ooh, a rich girl just came out with number 12. I also want to update y'all real quick about this algorithm. Only Capricorn. I don't know why I didn't say this to anybody else. But Capricorn, while Aquarius is going through its transit with Pluto, it's almost like you're gonna have to kind of be Aquarius, like embody that Aquarius energy for them. Because remember, when Pluto has you, it's beating you up. You know what I mean? So Capricorn, you know how it was when the Capricorn energy was suppressed. There was a lot of power struggles at work. A lot of people, you know, not being able to like latch on to a job. There's just a lot of that going on. So with Aquarius, you know, it's co-ruled by Saturn. So if anybody can have Aqua's back, it'll be Capricorn. Plus Capricorn just went through the transit. So it's kind of like we're going to have to pick up the slack for Aquarius. You can also see a lot of like business people become famous, entrepreneurs, small businesses become famous. Because remember, right now with the rise and fall of stars, with that Aquarius energy, you see the rich and the famous, the traditional, historic rich and famous. They're falling from grace right now. And people getting tired of the fluff and the superficial and the AI. So what's happening now is you're starting to see people lean more on information again. And when they start leaning on information, that's when your professionals, your teachers, your mentors, your tech people are going to start getting more of that spotlight. And that's Capricorn. You feel me? So, and that's what I have. I'm trying to get this energy on here. Let me see. I'm trying to think if we should keep going. Right now, the best thing, let's see what the advice says. Because right now, I think the best thing for us to do is just wait. We only got a few more days, y'all. November 19th. Now, just because one planet stopped moving, there's more going on. But at least one of the big ones is off of our back, right? So after November 19th, we're still not going to see no real peace until about the spring of next year. But like I said, you should start feeling it kind of come back naturally. You know what I mean? Where people aren't fighting and arguing. And Capricorn, who told you to tell us? And if we don't have to listen to you, they're going to start saying, okay, Capricorn, sure, Capricorn, that's right. Capricorn is the undisputed leader of the zodiac. And that's not, being a leader is not always a great thing. You know what I mean? Pay attention came out with pause and give. So wait. Don't give any more than you have to. Just kind of relax. Kind of let the energy continue to do its thing. Like I said, it's slowly getting there. It's a transitioning energy here. So you're going to be getting your power back a little at a time. If you try to throttle it and it's not time yet, we got a problem here. So even with me, the old me, big Capricorn, not the little one, will come in and be like, I don't care who the damn manager is, I'm in charge and this is what I want. And people say, dang, okay, yes ma'am. We ain't got there yet. You know, the energy still got people being a little rebellious, still trying to test Capricorn gangster. And then we end up delivering, but now look at all we have to do. We have to do all this extra stuff just to get people to do what people typically naturally do, which is just allow Capricorn to lead, right? A little at a time. So I didn't go in there like that. It's more like, hey, do you mind? Hey, can I get you to do this? Hey, would this be okay? You still leading, you just doing it in a different way, a lot more subtle, a lot more psychology involved. But soon, I'll be back, heavyweight, okay? Heavy. But pay attention, pause on what you're doing and giving. Just because you're feeling better, it's kind of like when you're getting over a sickness. Just because you're feeling better don't mean jump out the bed and start running. You might want to just rest a little at a time. You're not at 100%. We're not at 100% yet. It's not time yet. Someone is leaving your life this year with announcement. And then financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past with great happiness. I can't make it up. So that someone that's leaving our life sound like Pluto to me. Could be a Scorpio. But we need to go ahead and literally by the time Scorpio season is gone, we should be there, right? So just kind of let it go. Continue to let some shit slide, you know, let some people have it. Remember, this is our November red edition. You don't know what that means yet, y'all. Look, I'm going to be posting more about the color and numerology and things of that. Celebrate here, 3 of Cups here on the bottom, just to celebrate learning and education. Platinum and Gold TV. What's up? So that's that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. So thank you for stopping by. I'm wrapping up here, but I'm definitely bringing some more stuff here because I don't know if y'all caught that last video I did. Power of yes, the commitment of yes or whatever. That really did touch me. Where I'm like, am I just talking to these people or am I giving them some food? You know what I mean? Am I teaching them to fish or am I just feeding them dinner? I want y'all to know how to fish. You know, I feel like success is when, you know, you can seed. So if I'm good at what I do, then the way that I measure it is how many of my people learn enough from me to be able to teach it to someone else. And there's no way that just watching me do my thing, you can learn over time, but I want to expedite this process. You know what I mean? Hey, Diamond. Diamond. Oh, Diamond, I'm going to call you. Diamond has my number. Melissa, Wavy, what's up? Come on. Y'all check out that description. I put the email down there, but also a lot more. I think we're going to wrap up here. I'm thinking about one more energy. I can't feel which one it is. I'm probably going to have to sit here and quiet for 2 seconds to figure out who it is. Hi, Wavy. I love you all, and until we meet again, y'all keep growing. And we got some fruit for you. Wow.